Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Island Australia. This is season 6, episode 6. All right, so we just everyone's coming back from the dates where we had Sophie going with the rest of the guys, minus Nico and her wingman M, who had a secret date with Taylor. Right when he comes back, Taylor is not having conversations with Alicia. This is bothering her. That like what's going on? This he immediately goes and talks to Nico, and the boys are with him, and he kind of tells them what happened. Says he went on a date with M, and Alicia and Xanthi can hear them. I don't know if they were trying to hear them, but they could just hear. I think it's just the layout of the villa where it's like multiple levels and like the windows are all like you kind of just carries. Basically, she can hear him saying like, "Hey, I'm leaning more towards her. I'm a little more attracted to her. Like, we're connecting." So, not a good sign for her. Sophie tells some of the girls like, "Hey, I do want to get to know Zane, but I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should go in another direction." And this will be kind of the theme for her this whole episode. After this, pretty much after these conversations, they get a text that they got to meet around the fire pit, and we're gonna get the recoupling, so we know a girl's gonna be dumped. All right, so Sophie is going to steal drumroll Indigo. Lame, boring. That I don't know. I don't think she. I mean, as we watch this episode and even next week, or tomorrow, I don't. I think she did this to not piss people off, is what I think. Uh, she she's gonna go to Zane. I really think that's what's gonna end up happening in the long run. And when I'm done running through the episode of like my thoughts on this, I just think that she didn't want to piss anybody off, and I think that people should know by now when you're coming on the show, it's inevitable. It is inevitable. All right, so then after she makes this choice, Sophie Monk's like, "Hey, everyone needs all the girls need to stand up, and the guys are going to choose who they want. A couple of the Nico chooses Hannah. No surprise there. Shocked they're still together. Shocked that they're working. Don't really love Hannah. Don't really like Nico. Dylan chooses Mimi. Again, not a surprise. Zane chooses Xanthi. Not a surprise. And no doubt, the last person, Taylor, the one who's in question, he has to choose between M and Alicia, and he chooses M. And I'm gonna pop a picture in here because I laughed out loud, like hysterically laughed out loud, and rewound it a few times. But Hannah was bawling her eyes out when Alicia got eliminated, and you can say that some people have ugly cry. There's ugly criers, and I think Hannah is one of those people. I'm gonna put the picture up. It made me laugh out loud. So Alicia, it's like when Sophie's like, "Hey, Alicia, what do you think?" She's like, "I'm not really surprised by this. I haven't even talked to him pretty much all day." And that kind of goes with the theme where he comes back from the date. They don't have a conversation. Alicia and Taylor talk. She just let him know, like, "Hey, I knew this was kind of coming. I was kind of spying on you." And uh, I don't know. It just I don't know. I don't have a good read on him. I don't know how much I like her. We'll see. She had like all these restrictions with Indigo. I wonder if they'll full like move over to Taylor once I guess they get a little comfortable with each other. So next morning, Sophie wants to pull Zane for a chat. Should have picked Zane in the first place. Uh, she keeps trying to talk to him, but she chickens out. Um, gonna be a theme. She does. I think she does it a couple times in a row, like in their little montage. Then we get a text. So Mimi gets a text that a Love Island god wants to go on a date with her, and then immediately after, Dylan gets a date or gets a message that he wants to get that someone wants to go on a date with him. And the Love Island gods are finally revealed to the Islanders. We have Sydney, 24. She's from LA. She was on Love Island USA season 4. I did not like this girl when she was on the season. I thought she was. Well, I don't think she was all the way there. Is what the nicest way I can put it. Steph, 25. He's from Love Island, France. He was on season 2 of that version, and he was also on Love Island Games. So we saw him briefly, I think, on Love Island Games. I don't think he lasted that long, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know how this twist is interesting to me. We'll have to see how it goes. They get it like in the preview for tomorrow. They say like the Love Island gods have like more power. They can couple up with whoever they want whenever they want. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works. And if there's more than one at a time in the villa, like can there only be one Love Island god and girl and in at the same time, or like you know what I mean? Because like this is a completely new twist, so I don't know how this is gonna work, and I'm very interested to see how it goes. I thought the dates went okay. Nothing to get excited about. Honestly, it didn't really matter, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, I'm more interested to see when they come to the villa and other people can see them. We find out the powers. Like, what does that mean? People are gonna start like just wanting to like throw all their eggs in that basket to try to stay alive in the game. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for episode 7. Let me know what you think of the Alicia dumping. Do you think it should be somebody else? Do you think Sophie should have went with Zane originally? That's what I think. I think this she's just delaying the inevitable. And anything else? I will be back tomorrow, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.